I'm Bexx with Black Whisper Crafts, and I am going to do another hashtag kit create collab. It is hosted by Dawn at Momma's Creations, and she has sent each of us one of her wonderful So Lovely kits from her Etsy shop. Pop on over there and grab you one and join in. But here are some items from the kit. These tickets, which I thought would go great with my color theme for this second junk journal I'm making. I'm making a total of 3 with this one kit. But this material came with it. Love it. So cute. And this material, which I toffee dyed, which is tea and coffee dyed. And this is a composition notebook. I already covered both of these with toffee dyed cotton and just put the trim on the edges. And I have my pages all good to go. I think that'll be cute. That looks cute like that. But let's go ahead and do this cover today. We'll go with the cover here. And it was a composition notebook. Took the cover off, as you can see right there. And then I did cover this with some cardstock. I thought it would be cute to put it here. And then we will cut out whichever piece of this and put it here. I thought that would be really fun. Let's go ahead and just cut this size that we want it to be. And this is already a reinforced spine and everything, so I'm not too fussed that I need to reinforce it because it's from a composition notebook. Okay, let's just get this cut. Not nearly as fiddly as I'm making it look. There we go. Okay, so that will go pretty much to the top. And I'm not fussed that the edges are showing. Just not fussed at all. Okay. About right there. And I want it to go all the way to here. We're going to go to about right there. Okay, we'll just go like this. Love that sound. I don't know if you'll be able to tell that this red on these little threads here, but I think it will be fun to save them and use them on the inside. I like to put little bits and scraps of thread on little embellishments. I think that'll be fun. Okay, now where's my other little cut mark? There we go. I think that will look great right there. Okay, let's get this glued down. Just put some Fabri-Tac. Let's see, how close does it go to that edge? Don't want to waste Fabri-Tac, but I want to make sure I have it enough on there. Okay, it goes all the way to here. Let's just put some Fabri-Tac down. There we go. Let's get this placed right on top where we want it to be. Pull this over a little bit. There we go. Very nice. Let's smooth it out. Here we go. That's really cute fabric for this, isn't it? Okay, which one do we want? I really like this. Let's just go right here. I think I want this. Will this piece be big enough? Let's check real quick. That's going to be about that size. Well, we can always lay different ones over. That might be fun too. Yeah. Let's cut. This is the same thing over here. Let's cut that one out. Set that aside a moment. Wait a minute. Maybe we don't want to cut it out by those lines. We're thinking through with Bexx here. Buckle up. Let's see. I'm still going to cut right here. And yes, I'm going to cut this piece out like this. Just below that line. Or I'm going to be just above that line. There. And let's cut it just on the inside of the line here. Okay, I'm going to cut all the way up. There we go. We have a piece of that now. Let's see what we think. I like that. I was thinking about putting some of this on, well, you could put that on the spine. It doesn't need any reinforcing, but that might be really cute over there on the spine and this edge. Yeah, I like that. Or we could fancy it up. I'm going to stop for just a moment and I'm going to go grab my neutral scraps of lace and things. We might rethink this and do some lace and layers and things. That might be really pretty. So I'll be right back. Give me just a moment. I'm going to grab all of my scraps with the neutral colors. Okay, I grabbed my scrappies here. And I do have some ribbons that are ribbons, yeah, that I just sewed on to have some scraps left over. So I just sewed the ruffles, not ribbons, ruffles, ruffles. We'll see if we can use any of those, some doilies and some vintage laces, all kinds of things here. So let's see what we can find. We might just do kind of like a patchwork. That might be really pretty. Okay, let's set this over here. And also got my buttons. These are not vintage buttons. These are just little collection neutral buttons. But let's see what we have here. Ooh, that might be pretty right there. Yeah, that might just be the size. This one, no. The black one, no. Okay, these two are no-go, so those can go to the side, but this might be really cute. And this just needs to be glued down because it's backed on a piece of paper. That, I think that is the ticket for there. And since we didn't glue this down yet, let's just layer things up. I think that'll be so sweet. Have some coffee dyed, vintage crocheted doily. This is the lighter color. Let's see what the darker color looks like. I think it's the lighter one. Make sure I have the correct side. Yes, this is the lighter one. This one is dyed with turmeric tea. It kind of has a yellow hue. Okay, which one? I think the darker one. Definitely the darker one. This one has too much of the yellow. That might be cute on the spine, like that. So we'll keep that as a thought. Like I said, buckle up. You're going on a think through adventure here with Bexx, that's for sure. Let's see. This is pretty. Very pretty. What if we just layered things up? Sort of a patchwork kind of a way. So we can always trim anything. I want some of that red to show there. Just a little. What else do we have? This is a beautiful piece. There. Maybe pull this up. We might cut that off. So I would like this. I think it's called a dress form. I think that's what that's called. Not sure that I like that there, but I would like more of this to show. I think we want the lighter color on the top, the lighter lace, and the darker on the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out because this is really bothering me on this side. can't get past that big lump sitting there. Let's trim this up. There. Yeah, I like the darker side. So what I'm going to do is trim this off right here. About right here. I don't think it matters if I fray it now because it's going to be underneath the lace. So I have another little scrappy. Put that up there. Okay. Now where's the thinner lace at? I like the red showing through. I do like that. We will put this top of here. There's some cute words. Antique quilt. Well, you can't really see the quilt part, but you can see the antique. We might use that. That is from this piece of material. We might just put this underneath like that. This on here. All that fraying I did, and not much of it's going to show. I do want some of it to show though. There we go. This can go to the side. I want everything to be overlapping just a little bit. Yes, this needs to be frayed. Ooh, I'm really liking this now. Just want a bit of the red to be showing on the bottom also. Pull this one up. Okay. That is really cute. Cute. Okay. We need some more layers. Let's see what this is going to look like if we just put it right here. It's going to cover that up. So we want it to be farther over. This can be farther over. That and that. It's looking better. We're getting it built. Let's see what this looks like. I had a piece of that was just kind of hanging out. That might look pretty just to put it here in the middle. Just want it to be layered. Okay, I like that. And that might look cute just to make it go around to the back, because I am going to go ahead and glue some of this red onto the back. We put it there, and then we put some more down here. There, I think that's looking much better. I like how it's going. Yes, I really like that. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pop off camera and glue all this on, because all it is gluing. And I might add some stitching, some black stitching in the middle of this just to add a little bit more black. But I will be right back. I did a little change of plans. I did do the, excuse me, black stitching on here. And I did put some buttons, and I had this gold thread, so I thought that just added another little bit of texture and color to it. So let's get this one snipped off here. There. Okay, now let's see how we want this to all go on here. I'm thinking maybe that I want this all the way to the bottom. You can still see the red through everything rather than right here. I think I like it all the way to the bottom. I think that's really cute. all the way to the top here. Let's see how we like that. Then if we put this, I still want this on the edge. I like that. That and this here. I know it takes longer to listen to me think things through, but this is how I craft. Thinking it through, talking out loud, having a blast. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. So I think before we glue these down, because I want it to go all the way to the back, but I'm not going to do buttons on the back, we should put some lace or something on the back. So let's just put these things aside here and down below. Just pop them off for a moment. And here's the back. A few little threads on the back. Good morning, Sonny. Did you have a good nap? Have some of these pieces. Oh, wow. That might work really well. Let's see. I have another piece. Oh, wait a minute. This one might be even more so. Work even better without cutting any of it. Let's see how this would work. Let's see. Maybe I need to just stretch it out a bit. This vintage lace is not as fragile as I thought it was going to be. Let's see. Excuse me. I think I want this edge there. I think this will work. I don't need it to go all the way to the top and the bottom because this is going to come around here to this side. That's going to be cute. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get this glued on. Do we need to trim this a bit though? Or do I want it to go all the way to this edge? I think we will just go all the way to this edge maybe. Yeah, how about that? We'll do that. Okay, let's get this fabric tacked down so we can get the rest of it done. It's turning out so pretty. Now that turned out really nice. I like the way that looks. Since it is a little bit sticky still, I'm going to piece of wax paper and put it behind it. See if this one's big enough. That's big enough. A little crinkly. Let's put a piece of, oh, there's the front piece. Oh, I didn't know I hadn't even put that on there yet. Oh. Yeah, I just got so excited when I started doing the sewing on the crocheted lace ribbon there. I went ahead and put the buttons and I didn't even get anything glued, but that's okay. We can get it glued now. Let's get the front taken care of here. Make sure placement real quick and then we will glue it all down. Wonder if I want something on the spine here. Let's see if I would rather have that on the spine also. Over or under? I think under everything. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put this on the spine first, under everything, and then we will just, let's see what that's going to look like. That will go right there. That will go over it. So I think that I like that. Okay, let's get these things glued down. This is going to go under everything. So let's do it first. I love all these layers. They're so beautiful. Get the fabric tack and get this glued down. Let me see where the middle is at first before I start. Right there. We can always put some more fabric tack later if we need to put some to tack a few spots down, which I think I'm going to need to on the back, but it'll be okay right for the moment. So we can just keep going and get everything on here. So cute already. Love it. Okay, just making sure I have it nice and pressed down in there. So all the layers will be attached. There. Okay. Let's see. We need to put this on first. It needs to be way over here. Just so this black line is visible. I wonder if I want some other lace there. Because if I do, then I need it to go under these two. That one or the thicker one. I think I like the thicker one. Yes, that will work. But we'll put it quite a ways up here. I want this to be tucked under this doily here. This doily is going to go about right here. Let's see if we can. There. And then we can pull this up a tiny bit since it's still kind of wet and tuck it under there too. I think that'll be great. So I need 2 pieces of this. We'll do this really quick here so it can be tucked under that spine piece. Okay, this is looking much better. You know how you have something pictured in your mind, and then when you're putting it down, it's like, that's not what I had in mind. Okay, I think that looks good. Let me make sure that's placement is where I want it to be. Okay, I like that. Let's get these glued on. One right on the edge. And we'll get this one glued down. Okay, that is looking so pretty. Let's trim this off a bit right here. There. Now that's going to go around the back, so we don't need to trim that yet. This needs to go right down here. Let's trim this off a bit so it won't be going crazy everywhere. But we have the little strip of paper there. That's what we're going to glue down. I'm going to go ahead and put fabric tack on this. I think that will be the best way to do it. Not squeezing more out, I'm just spreading it out. There. And I know I want the threads at the bottom, threads that are hanging out on the bottom. So let's go like this. Just barely press it down, but I'm going to open it up and see. I can move it over a bit. Just want you to be able to see it on the other side there. Okay, I think that's what we're going to get right there. So let's just press it down a little bit. There, I think that's so adorable. I love it. Let's stretch this out a bit. There we go, I like that. Right to that line is about where it's going to go. So let's get this half we'll get fabric tack on this half and do this one, then we'll turn it over and finish off the other side. Just right there on that edge. I mean on that line. Looks great. Okay, let me push that down. There we go. Perfect. Now let's turn over the back. This is going to go here, here, and there. I think that just be beautiful. Okay, I will get this glued on. Looks great. How's that side looking? Perfect. Oh, I'm so excited. I love it when it just comes together. Let's go ahead and get some fabric tack here. Okay, let's do the other side. Get the rest of this glued on and we will be finished with the cover. Oh, it's so pretty. I think it's just turning out wonderfully. Have a look. I want to press it in there, but I don't want to smash it in there. Yes, that is glued really good. Oh my goodness, is that not adorable? I love it. So pretty. And this is just a composition notebook cover. That's what I used. And I did cut it down to be a lot smaller. That is so pretty. Okay, I'm not going to trim these off until it dries. I don't want to cut it off too short. Okay, so there is the inside. Looks so beautiful. Let me tuck those in there so we can see better what it looks like. Is that not gorgeous? That is so pretty. Love it. Turn it to the back side. You can see that pretty red coming through. So amazing. Okay, we'll let that sit there and dry for a bit. The cover is finished. Look at all the yumminess. And I just used a crinkled seam binding for the closure. So pretty. And I love that. It has a little tatter there from the vintage lace. It's so cute. I love it. I'm going to leave it just like that. I like it. And I just put some lace there also. So let's open it up and see how all the yumminess. But I think the cover just is beautiful. Love it. Let's see it again without the seam binding on it. Seam binding closure. So pretty. Okay, let's have a look-see through real quick. And there's just trim on the edges. That's all I added on this one. So beautiful. That's the same as what I put underneath here, the red. So pretty, just a digital. Yes, so all I added was the trims on the edges here. So pretty, and if you don't like staples, then don't look, because there are staples, and I love staples. I love the metal showing through. This is that one piece that we cut off. I just stitched through it, stapled and glued it on. Awesome pages that were in the kit. Then just did some ruffle here and stapled it on. Then here's a tab with the red. This is the center of the, it's a single signature. Here's some charms, a little sewing machine and a button. So cute. I just put them on the ends of the waxed linen thread that I used to bind it with. Here's some more of that trim. Some of the kit pages. Then I made a pocket here with a piece of the material that was in the kit, and I used that material on the front cover. Just a digital. There's a piece from the kit. I just took the sheet of scrapbook paper from the kit and ran it through my printer and printed digital on the back so it wouldn't be so white. I think it turned out nicely. And I did the same thing here. I printed a lace digital on top of the blue, so it toned down the blue. And I think it blends in nicely. And just printed some lines on the back there. Here's some more trim. I did some, just tack some little beads on there. I think that's pretty. Page from the kit. Page from the kit. Just a digital, and there's the same piece of scrapbook paper that I printed on. And I just folded this up, so pretty, and stitched on it, glued it on. There's a little trim. First ledger page, and here's the last page. Just used a mixture of the trims and made a little cluster there. So cute. I think it turned out beautifully. I really am pleased with it. And this is from the, most of the pieces here are from the So Lovely sewing kit from Dawn at Emerald Mama's Creations. And this is for hashtag Kit to Create Collab March Junk Journal Challenge. And there's someone every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. No one on Sunday, but pop on over to her Etsy store right there. And I will put the name of her Etsy shop down below. Pop on over and get you one of the So Lovely kits and join in. Just let us know with the hashtag Kit Create Collab, and if you will tag Dawn at Emerald Mama's Creations. And I'm Bexx with Black Whisper Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me. And the next video I will be working on the Eclectic All Colorful Journal. Have a wonderful crafty day.